All right, guys, here we are for the Wheel of Speen. I'm going to start us fresh today with the Cheese Wheel Light. More of the newcomers or people that haven't had a lot of their music selected. I am now doing the Cheese Wheel Light on our first spin here. So let's go ahead and load it up right now for you guys. You know, by the way, I hope you guys all had a really chill weekend. I know it's Monday already for some of you guys. But I hope you had a good weekend. I hope it was safe, made some memories. All right, guys, we're loaded. This is the, wow, even the smaller wheel of cheese is starting to get crowded. Let's go. All right. Oh. Feischert. Feischert. Okay, Feischert, we're going to figure out what you want here. Thank you for hanging out here and playing on the Wheel of Cheese. And Feischert wants a band called Yppah, Y-P-P-A-H. Anybody ever heard of Yppah? Yeah, Yppah, I have. No, I'm sorry, I was just saying Yppah. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh, crapola, I just made a mistake. Stand by. God, I hate when this happens. Hang on, guys. Unfun it. I make a mistake. Okay, here it is. And the song title is It's Not the Same. Alrighty, confirmed. Winner of the Wheel of Cheese. Here we go. Nice little glitchy editing there. I love that little kind of odd pad creeping up behind us. I like the glitchiness of the track. Yeah, Toasted Almond, it definitely has that 90s sample vibe. There's that really nice ambient thing happening in the background. I love that. That is such a cool track. You know what this kind of artwork reminds me of? When we're listening to this kind of music, it's like whenever I come across videos on YouTube or TikTok or something that are of artists that make things out of buttons or coins or whatever, and then when you pull back, it all comes together. You know, as you know, an individual it might be, and however those artists do that, utilizing the unique techniques visually to put together marbles or something, and then you pull back. This is what this kind of music reminds me of. That kind of technique, that kind of depth in the abstract use of be it samples or compositions and stuff, to assemble these pieces of work. This is, I've never heard of, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to say it's Yppah. Yppah. I'm kind of interested. I want to kind of dive a little bit into what their discography is. Now, this was put on YouTube at 9 years ago, but I don't know how old the track was. But I love it. That's what you know. Also, there's another artist that like pokes holes in the bucket and swings it around on paper, and it gets this really super cool thing. But that was such a really laid-back track. Once again, really super nice in the groove, but very glitchy. And I like the glitchy editing and stuff like that. More Wheels of Cheese. Let's go. This is the big wheel of cheese coming up. Alrighty. See what we got here. You can get my ducks in a row. Thank you, Fajert, for playing on the wheel of cheese. And let's see what we got here. Oh, geez. Oh, my God. Look at how splintered that wheel of cheese is. Holy smokes. This is anyone's game. All right, guys. Let's go. Wait. I've got like 60 people on the wheel of cheese and only 7 people are emojiing me? What? Wait a second. I think I'm going to take a sip of coffee till my chat blows up with the swimming emojis. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not, but I am, but I'm not. I am. Hang on. All right, here we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going to put your name in the wheel of cheese, let me see those emojis. All right, here we All right, guys, here we go. Let's spin. You don't know my local traditions. I love. Here we go, guys. Who is it? Who is it? Oh my God, Shadow was so close. The Grumbler. Hey, the Grumbler has come by once before. Some people just getting lucky here, but doesn't matter. The wheel of cheese is the wheel of cheese, right? And if you got a winning streak, you got a winning streak. Let's see what the Grumbler wants. The Grumbler wants a game, some music from a game. The game is called Command and what? Command and Conquer Red Alert. You guys ever heard of that? If you have, tell me what kind of game that is. And apparently it's a rock track. So let's go ahead. And it's called Hell March. What is this game about, guys? Let me know while I get ready to play it. All right, the Grumbler, this is for you. Looks like everybody in the chat's really super happy about this game selection, so let's see what this music's all about. All right. That's a synth bass or a live bass. It's just heavily driven. Oh, it was a bass. All right. Very march, very anthem, very kick-ass kind of. Let's get into it. Exactly, a Hell March. I guess that's the style they call it, I'm not sure. Every 8 bars they change up a little bit of the pattern, but they keep that Hell March vibe solid. I love that line in the back. year was this game released? I like the bend at the end of the rift. What's great about this is that the bass is following the riff lick for lick and riff for riff and note for note. And really fills up that bottom end so solid. Super straight pattern the drums holding off is what really dives into the Hell March vibe, you know? You can't drift away from it, you're locked into that. Freaking menacing sounding right there. Wow, flipping it up on us with a little bit of a trap sound, huh? Huh. With the ambience too. What a big trip up in the style here. Cadence is the word for it. That little half step in that bass sequence is so slick. That gives it that ominous kind of like, eh. It did it on its own, guys. This was a great track. This was exactly what everybody was saying was a complete Hell March vibe. And the whole, I mean, I'm just looking at the graphic image right there of the thumbnail, but the hallmark for me of that whole kind of vibe, I guess the Hell March vibe, is that it doesn't really at any point get outside of that boom, bah, boom, bah, boom. And there are many different styles that use that house disco and all that sort of stuff. But when it's done this way, especially with the darkness and the heaviness of the guitars and the first half was just balls to the wall. I mean, it was just as authentic Hell March metal as can get. The second half, when all the traps came in and stuff, it did kind of lighten it a little bit. I mean, it was still go get 'em, but it was kind of like as if like maybe for instance maybe the trap side or the EDM version of it was maybe when Helicopters was doing things, opposed to maybe the darker guitar part in the front was more, you know, boots on the ground kind of vibe. But that full bang and you just get locked in there, man. You just drive to work and you're ready to give your boss the people's elbow. Oh shit, here we go. Ooh, I'm gonna have to clean the wall tonight. Okay, sorry. All right, guys, let's go for another wheel of cheese. This is some new ones here. Sorry. My poor little quado hernia. I just can't win for losing. All right, more wheel of cheese. Here we go. All righty. This is going to be the wheel of cheese light. Of lately has not been so light. So let's see what we got here. You know, still a stretch of an imagination compared to the full load. But let's do this. Who's coming up next on the wheel of cheese? Is that a dancing cockroach you kill? Here we go. Who do we got? You know who this is. Fental. Yep. We got some Fental going on here. Yo! Let's see what we got here. First, some Fental. Let's see what he wants here for us to check out. He would like for us to have a band called, oh, yeah, these guys are great. How many of you guys heard a band called Protest the Hero? Well, if you haven't, you're definitely going to hear about it now. One of my favorite bands to listen to on the Decomposer Lounge for sure. And they're progressive, and they really throw in everything in the kitchen sink in their works, their energy and everything. So we're going to do some Protest the Hero here from Fental. Thank you so much for playing with the wheel of cheese. And now, as selected, your track is about to start. All right. Hello. I pressed go. There we go. Already, right there. Just hit me with the elbow right there. The complex arrangements between the two guitars are insane. What's freaking extraordinary about this is that, well, we already know they're Protest the Hero. They're not going to leave us anything less than slack-jawed listening to this. But this particular piece, the complexity between the guitar arrangements is so outstanding. You know, you've got more of this kind of power chord-esque playing that's going on with its own incredible rhythm patterns and changes. And then on the other guitar, you're having this within the key structure riff note playing. You know, it's still like, let's say it's still in a particular chord, but what they're choosing to do to maintain and power through this is just mind-numbing rhythmically and arrangement-wise. And then on top of it, let's not forget about the just insane melody that the singer's singing. This is just otherworldly. Ooh, sneaky background vocals there that are doing some unique shit. Ooh, the stereo imaging on that voice. The bass! Tremendously different, powerful arrangements between the two guitars and that bass. Lead singer's voice too is just galactic.
So this is sinking, or so it seems. Diving fathoms in lucid dreams. With lungs now waking, begging for air. And lonely cold water answers. With a cinder block anchor hooked to despair. Ripped from the womb, left to the ocean's care.
Oh, they didn't do it that time.
Picking at the ones that came to rest on the ocean bed. Subtle pose tells a tale of those that sink like lead. Some in the eye left hanging in moments that swings by the neck to and fro. Assured by the light that there's one way to go. Picking at the fucking bones that came to rest on the ocean bed. Whose subtle pose tells a tale of those that sink like lead. Death is callous, strange and sudden. A pious, indignant blood.
Those background vocals, jeez.
Death is callous, strange and sudden. A pious, indignant glutton whose hands are soft, warm and inviting.
Of course they gotta land on a chord like that just to throw us off for the rest of the day. Jesus. I can't say anything more than what I had said earlier about the extraordinary, musicianship and composition styles that these guys go after every time. And, there's quite a few people that kind of chimed in and said, they're not that big necessarily on metal and stuff like that. But there's a lot there, not a lot. There is a sliver of Protest the Hero style bands out there that take metal to that level where if you were to lay back on the playing, change the kit, tone down the guitars and stuff like that, you have a very jazz proggy fusion band, except in this case, everything's on 11. I mean, the guitars are driven up and the vocals are completely, destructive in a tonal power and, in an incredible way. But Protest the Hero is just one of those bands when I listen to it, it's like I kind of stop being the decomposer because I just have to listen to it. I'd have to stop every 5 seconds to go, oh, and then, and I'm just not going to do that because then it takes away the whole vibe for both of us, you and me. But I could just sit here and just go, fa-na-la-ma, fa-la-ma-la-sha-la. Oh, that was a great listen. Okay, next up, we got more Wheel of Cheese coming. Let's go. In 10th grade, that was their first album release, Fentel. Jesus. They're all exquisitely talented, that's for sure. All right, regular wheel, guys. Here we go. Big wheel coming up. Big wheel, keep on coming. No, that's not it, right? That's not it. The big wheel. What was that song? Big wheel. I can't remember. Here we go. Big fat wheel. Oh, look at that. It's just turning into one blob of blah, blah, blah. Here we go for blah, blah, blah. Who do we got? Senjurot. Congratulations. Let's see what Senjurot want. Senjurot wants a game. Some music from a game called, I think I've done a track from this game, and the game is called Heaven. Let me do something here. Stand by. The game is called Heaven. Curious on what kind of game that is. How do you play that? Is that turn-based or is it platform? And the name of the track is Home. So here we go. Congratulations, Shendro. Thank you for playing on the biggest wheel of cheese. Man, you really kind of squeezed in between. There's got to be at least 40 names in there. So we're doing this, and I can't thank you enough for hanging out. And here is your track. All right. Sounds very heaven-esque. Did somebody download this too, Double A? Haven, not heaven. Oh, thank you. Just who I am. That pattern in the background is paramount. bad choice on just the chord changes. Sub melody. It's gone. I loved it, but it was gone. That synth stab is really cool. Every time I say it's cool, I want to mimic it. It changes the arrangement. I love when composers program, even if it's all EDM, cut time. That was nice. that little campy string went, and it just kind of. That's a nice one. Fade. No fade. Ooh, I like that. Great unwinding of the mix there. Oh, that was a cool track. I dug that. There's a lot of like a lot of hidden little things that are happening there. Just like I was kind of popping out the little boom boom, boom boom. There's so many different little things that are hiding there that when you listen to the tracks and I peel them apart the way I do in my head, I kind of, to the best of my ability, can identify these different assigned instruments, if you would, be it EDM or whatever, and how they'll use sporadically little things to do this really unique answer back stuff. And, you know, that sometimes feels really disconnected if you were to probably listen to it and it's not connected, or if you were to listen to it with a lot less of a mix, it might just sound dun, 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 dun. But that dun is answering back another series of like dun, you know, so this coming in and out of the assigned modules, if you would, adds such really nice texture to it and some depth and dynamics. All right, new wheel, peoples. Let's keep wheeling it. We doing wheelies. I feel the wheelo. Oh my God, you guys remember that game, the wheelo? You have to be born in the 1900s for this. How many of you guys remember wheelo? I think it was like wheelo, like. As kids, we were so easily entertained. All right, forget it. I'm going to show you a wheelo in a little bit, but I got to show you. That's how old it is. This is 1963, 64. The game was called Wheelo. It was hilarious. Okay, here we go, guys. Thinner wheel of cheese. It's still getting thick here. Here we go, guys. Who's up next? Let's go. Yep, Sokuth, that's the one. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, right into the red. Magnifier. It's the fire. Magnifier. Magnifier. Let's see what Magnifier wants. One of us, he says. Petty Cake says. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was Quado checking in. That was otherworldly. That was not me. All right, Magnus of Fire. Let's see what we got here. Okay, it's a game. I know this French fries. I mean this franchise. This is from Final Fantasy XV1. I think that means 16, if my scatterbrain permits the connection of the neurons. And so this one is called... You ready for this? Hi, Umber March. How are you? Work shit out? Oh, no. Oh, that's Dirty Loops. That's not there, but it's there. But somebody has it here. Oh, my God, Dirty Loops. I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. But, oh, we got a Dirty Loops track in the Wheel of Cheese. Okay, stand by. This one is called The Riddle, Odin theme from Final Fantasy 16 from the Wheel of Cheese winner, Magnus Fire. All right, let's see what we got here. Do you guys know this track? I do not know this track. Let's go. Jeez. Different kind of a Hell March, right? Oh, I like that. That little modulation is great. Ooh, nice one. With the flutes we're doing back there, that's great. Nice change up in the dynamic here. I love this. Gives you a minute to kind of recover your power or something before you go back and bash the dragon or something. Kick his ass. I love it. That key shift there was great. A lot of that anxiety strings, you know, with the ostinato. Love to have heard that vocals a little hotter in the mix. Big fat horns, you know, to the whole thing. Yeah. That little cheesy string run there. These chord changes are giving you hope and taking them away so fast. anxiety caused by those yasinados right in the middle, and just always keeping you going at it. I like the unison between the reeds and the strings on that. Da, 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 da. Now they assign the parts differently, but it's that same da, 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 da. That might be the motif, isn't it? Maybe, perhaps? I don't know. That key drop. Dun, dun, dun. Powerful, dramatic. Such an important part of the anxiety of the track. Uh-oh, big ending. I guess Himaki died dead. The final whoosha! Man, that was insane. You know, the whole thing about everything that was happening here is that I guess this was a complete boss battle. But there was not, except for there was 3 parts of respite that was in there. Now, I didn't know if at a certain point it sounded like it started to repeat a little bit. But sometimes, you know, you'll take these patterns and repeat them as a composer and then sprinkle a little something extra on each turn around or remove some kind of an element. Because I think it was 3 times that it gave us a time to kind of breathe and pull back and kind of resuscitate. And I don't know if that was in alignment with what was happening in the game with the player. I don't know if the music would be in alignment with that kind of like everybody kind of goes back to their corners and, you know, if the music is scored to play, but I wouldn't understand how that would work. I still don't know. I got, you know, those upcoming interviews that one day I pull together, be able to ask like Austin Wintory or Bear McCreary or Jamie Christopherson or something like that about how that whole thing works. But the whole thing was just ginormous battle music, and the anxieties were always based on the strings, and then the take it home gut punches were always led by the horn sections. But what, you know, all that sort of stuff, all with the volumes and the dynamics, getting into the rip sounds. Then you always have a lot of times the reed sections, flutes and stuff like that, kind of always tickling back and forth with violin lines that are happening. You know, I can kind of identify them a little bit. So, but what was really unique about it is there was 2 or 3, there was one key drop for sure that really took you into a like, whoop, like it pulls your attention in that direction. You know, where you're playing the game. I don't know if you're playing the game that you actually get, something you would notice that there's that key drop in it, but that was a great track, guys. Okay, let's do another, excuse me. Shit. What was this wheel of cheese? This wheel of cheese was the little guy cheese. Now let's do the everyone slice of wheel of cheese. And then after this, I'm going to take a 2-minute break to go to the restroom, and I'm going to go now and start hitting the donos from today that's been building up quite a bit. So here we go. Stand by. Ginormous wheel of cheese coming. And here we go. Oh my God, look at that. That's just hilarious. Let's go. Somebody new? Somebody new? Murph on Earth. This landed on you, Murph on Earth. All right. How is that? Let's see what we got here now from Mirth. Whoops, I just did something to my stream here by accident. Sorry, okay. Murph on Earth wants to hear a game. Okay, this is another one. I've heard of the game. And the game is called Katamari Damacy. Katamari Damacy. Damacy. So let's see what we got here. As we all sit back and enjoy our wheel of cheese. Here we go. Cherry Blossom Color, I think it's called. Let's see what we got here from our wheel of cheese. This is Murph on Earth. This is your selection from the big wheel of cheese. Let's go. All right. Nice and fluffy. Compared to the last track, yeah. Pretty. Grandpa, but what a precious song. Great melody. I love the guitar playing, it's just engineered uniquely. You guys think I should play this? Oh, the background vocals are so cute. Ooh, nice harmonies. On my wish list of games then. Oh, I love when they introduce the strings in like this. Now, I just got to stop for a second. Now I know where this all comes together for me. I think it has a lot to do with the kids with the na 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 na. But the feel of it is as if the Karen Carpenter song, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong, la 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 la. If it was just sped up. I mean, I'm not taking away from the composer and all that. I'm just saying where it hits me. And if you know that song, and if anybody ever heard that song, is old enough to remember that song, you know it just gives you just an incredible feeling. So that's just kind of a little bit what this kind of vibe feels like. Yeah, some Sesame Street too. Thanks, Jexter. some wonderful background vocals, or these are incredible, the arrangements. I guess all the kids are singing it too. I mean, the tones sound the same. There's got to be maybe some voiceover, background talent, singing in the backgrounds as well. You're right. That little snare. Oh yeah, a ton of overdubs for sure. But if the overdubs were done by the kids, you know, if you had like 5 or 6 kids, I just am trying to figure out having them sing those really super cool harmonies, kind of work that may have taken. That was really super cool. The perfect way to end my Wheel of Cheese session. I'm gonna go to take a really quick break. But I love the campiness of it. It was an excellent way for me to kind of chill a bit, and but the whole kids vibe of the whole thing, the whole laid back thing. Now I'm really interested to play the game. I noticed you guys were throwing some prices of what it could be, and but I really, God, I wish I just had more time in the world. I know most people are saying I wish I had more time in the world to do things with my life. Now that most of the stuff I've done with my life are done, I don't have enough time to play all the video games I want to play. And but I'm sure I'll manage, but I definitely have to put that on my wish list. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm sorry, my Temptation Island camera is not charged up enough. It's not a camera, guys. It's my other cell phone. So that's what happened. It just bottomed out. So I'm just going to put us on a little break right now. I'll be back in a few minutes. Bear with me. Enjoy this. Oh, I'm going to put the new track. Of course, you know me. This is a track I just released this morning on the Sounds of Tranquility. The Peaceful Lotus. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right.